Leos, I am talking to myself. Leos, how are you doing? I got really hyped all of a sudden. I have no idea why. Um, when I got to your reading, and I think it's because I felt like an urgency to do your reading because I just got finished with a personal reading, and I was like, damn, I should have pretty much done you guys first, but I missed everybody else's, including my own time, so fair. But you guys have a I hope you guys can hear me because new computer, the audio sucks. Capricorn, they missed out on their whole video. If you want a reading, please look in the description box below. Leos, you guys have an eclipse coming up, and this eclipse is in your sign, okay? It's better for, to me, it's better for it to be a new moon than an actual full moon, because the last one was a full moon. That one was shitty, and it was shitty for me. It had some, it was in Capricorn, okay? So it will affect everybody differently. It depends on your natal chart, and also, as a general, which is all of the Leos, it'll affect everybody differently. Not if, it'll affect everybody the same on a general level, natal chart, personal level. Um, but the reason why I'm talking to you guys about these eclipses, and I know everybody else is talking to you about them, I'm just going to make it really short and quick. But basically, eclipse pretty much cuts shit out, okay? So yours is the reason why I'm really like on y'all about this one because it's at 0 degrees. The last one was at degrees, which is a shift. That's that I did experience a fucked up shift, but it happens, whatever. But y'all's is at 0 degrees. Zero to me is like starting over in some kind of way, and this is something new. Okay, so this is a chance for you to have some kind of new beginning. For some of you guys, if I'm not mistaken, please go do your research because I could actually be wrong on some of this shit, but I'm not wrong as far as you guys having an eclipse coming up soon. Okay, so anyways, so for your shuffle, I definitely see somebody was worried. Somebody's ready to start a new beginning and they're not really sure. What I've seen, some of you guys be going through a divorce. They're not really sure. Either they're not really sure if they want to go through this either because of what they have may actually be taken from them. Some of you guys are trying to start like a new business, but for some reason it's a secret. Like you're being secretive about it, or you're being very strategic as far as starting this new job for some kind of reason. Um, but what the hell? I had see. That's why I shouldn't have talked so damn long. Hold on, because I gotta remember the cards. Hold on. So that's what the other card was. It was Eight of Wands in reverse. So there's a delay as far as communication, delays as far as movement. I definitely seen possibly somebody maybe moving or maybe traveling somewhere to like another location. For some of you guys, you may have actually blocked somebody like from communicating with you because you may have secretly committed to somebody or somebody doesn't know that you already did this. So it's almost like stop them from either you're trying to stop them from either coming to your house. I'm sorry to say, you're trying to stop them from either coming to your house or just communicating with you, period. For others of you, like how I said, there's a delay as far as some kind of communication, and it may have something to do with your home. It has something to do with your family. But whatever this is, it does look like you guys are ready to have something new in your life that is more committed, more stable, but you're being very strategic about it. Pretty much what Leo kind of. I'm not gonna say that's what they're best at because I think is it Sag? Who's really sneaky? Somebody's really sneaky, or is it Pisces? No, Pisces like they a little clumsy. Anyways, who cares? Anyway, so your overall is the King of Wands in reverse. You guys are wanting to start something new, whether it's a new project, whether, start a new beginning in your life, but for some reason something isn't happening as of right now. In the heart of your spread, you know what? Some of you guys could be dealing with somebody who's already looking outside of his relationship, especially for the men. I hate to say that because I just did a personal reading and I did not see that, but especially for the men, some of you guys may already be looking outside of your relationship, but the problem is in the heart of your spread, you're already established, you're already stable. For some of you guys, you could just be running into a very good partnership with a company, with a job that's going to give you this stability, but you guys can't start as of yet, okay? Ten of Pentacles is that goal, so this is a goal that you're definitely trying to get to, but for some reason, something be stopping you from getting there, okay? I do see something great that did happen for you guys. So we do have the Wheel of Fortune, something changing, and if you don't see this be happening for you guys very soon. So The Wheel of Fortune is about good changes, good positive changes. You do have the Two of Cups. You guys did have some kind of, I don't know why I wanted to say reunion when I picked up this card. So some of you guys could have reunited with, yeah, Death card in reverse. Some of you guys could have reunited with somebody, but there is a partnership or coming to some kind of agreement with somebody, whether this is a relationship, whether this is a job, because this can be both. This can be money and this can be family, okay? So some of you guys just finally met somebody that is actually stable and really wants that commitment with you, and that is that turning point, or that is that positive change that you guys are having, because you guys have the Strength card here. So, and you guys are definitely in the upright. For others of you guys, I'm seeing like there's maybe even like a loyal friend that you be coming together with to establish some kind of goal here. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's all I have to say for that. But this even happened possibly in the time of this, or this already did happen in this. But something's definitely changing. Some of you guys are just finally getting the strength to meet up with somebody. And that's that scary feeling. Somebody's finally getting the strength to meet up with somebody, and this is what starts this positive change. But I see in the present moment, we do have the of Swords. So the of Swords is about feeling betrayed in some kind of way. But this is also ending that as well. Like, enough is enough. You done like back up enough. Like, this is enough, and you guys are moving towards this Pentacles, which is something that is more stable and grounded for you guys, which is good to see. I do see two next to each other. It may be your actual, I'm sorry, I see 3 times. You guys are just finishing up something, because I did see the world, so you guys are completing some kind of cycle. So it does look like with this actually coming together, somebody feel betrayed in this as well. We do have the King of Cups, so some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio individual. Now, some of you guys, this could just be something that may have happened on the job. Like, I don't know why I want to say on the job. There is possibly some kind of betrayal, or somebody have backstabbed somebody for a large amount of money. And that's that whole Ace of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. Somebody has stolen somebody's position, or somebody has stolen somebody's money, maybe even a commitment. But I'm seeing you guys, and if especially for the men, you guys are showing up really strong in this reading. You guys are getting more emotionally balanced, and it does look like if you guys was worried about your family or something like that, it does look like you guys are trying to gain that stability back in your life in some kind of way, whether this is with your family or your job. But I'm seeing it's almost like a big change happened like overnight, from pain to gain. And I don't be rapping, so I'm sorry, I'll be rapping. So, that's kind of what I wanted to say. But anyways, all right. In the future, we do have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is about a commitment. It is about a marriage. So somebody could have, there could have definitely been some kind of positive shift in a marriage, definitely. If you guys was going through some kind of difficulties, I want to say that you guys worked it out, okay? Because I'm seeing like somebody definitely returned to a situation. We also have the Death card, so some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio individual, and I also see a Libra. But somebody have tried to return to you, or this could just be like a returning situation that you just have to deal with. Like if you're dealing with a divorce, this is finally like it's coming back so that it can finally be done, and you guys are actually going forward with it, okay? And finally signing the papers, and finally settling this and coming to a good agreement, okay? Or somebody gained something, because that's exactly what it's looking like. Somebody lost and somebody gained. But the Hierophant can talk about institutions, colleges, whatever, whatnot. But doing things the traditional way, definitely, I definitely see somebody wants to have like a traditional family. They want to have it all. That's kind of what I'm seeing, and that's kind of what I'm seeing that you guys are possibly getting. The Death card in reverse. Time frame of Scorpio as well. It's not just a Scorpio card, but it's also a time frame. But there could have been something that may have happened, and it's a cuspy too. So it's like you have a feeling over here. So I don't know if there have been something that may have happened during that time. Somebody have even just gotten married. Yep. But with this marriage, was some kind of betrayal, or somebody's going in some kind of way. The Justice card is in reverse, so it does look like what I'm seeing also, like if you had to go to court for a situation and something was unfair, like I forgot what that's called, but it's just like you didn't like the results of it, so it's like you went back to try to deal with the situation so you can get some more of like a balance. I don't even go to court, so, and I don't watch all them court shows, but more of like a balanced result, okay? And this is you guys possibly dealing with that situation. I do see that things will be okay for you guys, or you guys just have to deal with a lot of things, like a lot of assets and stuff like that that you guys accumulated together. And that's why you guys are constantly having to go back and forth. I'm not saying back and forth, but I'm saying like you guys having to go back to deal with this situation. For others of you, you could have been dealing with, like how I said, a Libra or a Scorpio, but for some reason, this person is going to try to come back to you guys when you're already in a solid commitment. I'm definitely seeing a water sign trying to come back, or you guys are settling something with a water sign. This man can already have kids, to be honest. Like, if you are entering a commitment, a solid commitment, this person already have some kids. They already be settled in some kind of way. And when I say settled, this is just like financial. What I'm seeing really is like somebody's already settled here. Somebody's already settled here. Somebody already has a committed partnership as well. So that could be that betrayal that you possibly be dealing with. I hope I didn't lose you guys, because it was sounding really good, and then I started to really look at the cards, and I'm just like, there's a reason why this Ten of Swords is here. But I'm seeing something still was good in the past. Definitely in the past, something still was good. And whether this was a friendship, whether this was a partnership, but it does look like whatever this was, it had the potential. Yeah, whatever this was, it has the potential to last for a very long time. Like, this is a long ass friendship, or somebody you met was supposed to have been in your life for a very long time. And I'm definitely seeing Leo in a water sign. Okay. For others of you, it looks like somebody's finally getting the strength, like they're getting their strength back in some kind of way, and it has something to do with balancing out their emotions. This could even be something that was possibly ruining your health. We do have the Ten of Swords. That is like somebody was so betrayed in situations, like in a situation like they couldn't get like their footing. I don't know why I want to say that. Like, they couldn't get their footing on a situation, or they couldn't get a footing, like their footing on their life. But it does look like somebody definitely got into like better emotional health as well. Okay. Because the Strength card is about health. It is about, gaining some kind of strength back as well. So some of you guys could just be doing something. I don't know why I want to say water aerobics, but some of you guys could just be doing something to with somebody else, and it's helping you to gain your health back as well. So and it could be with this person. Just because it's in reverse, these two cards are in reverse, does not mean that they are bad people. That just means like they're either coming back, or there may be something that was going on with these two people, with these two individuals. Okay, so we're going to get the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so for the Wheel of Fortune, we do have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is in reverse. So somebody was definitely caught up in their feelings and their emotions. I definitely see somebody had an emotional connection, but somebody is, I want to say, almost stronger than the other person when it comes to dealing with that. Queen of Cups can be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio individual, but I'm seeing somebody who has kids. Okay, yeah, and then the Father card comes out. So there could have been something you was overly emotional about, maybe because you had kids with this individual, and that could have been why you may have stayed in a partnership or decided to make a partnership work, because we do have the cups here. So this could be that family card, but I'm also seeing like you may have turned down somebody's offer, and this can even be a job. Okay, like somebody was supposed to get something, but for some reason, like I'm seeing something. Okay, now when it comes to a job, and when I said job, I see this. So some of you guys could have been dealing with a situation that was possibly on the job. That's funny. Some of you guys could be doing some of you guys can be a boss, or somebody could be like your boss, and then you have somebody over here, and then you have somebody over here. So that could be that choice, or somebody actually coming together finally with somebody, and that's that, okay, I'm coming together with somebody, but somebody's going to be betrayed in this. Now, I'm also seeing the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about trying to work and resolve a situation out. I definitely see like people who are in marriages. I see you guys trying to fix that in some kind of way. Whether this is you guys finally, even y'all don't really have to be together, but it's more like coming to some kind of agreement so that the family can be okay, so the kids can be okay. It's not y'all. It's not about y'all. If you have kids, it's about the kids. But it's about, trying to deal with that. I'm not going to say it's not about y'all because it really is. It's about your happiness too. Because we do have the Ten of Cups and we do have the Ten of Pentacles as well. So some of you guys could have a blend. Oh, God. Some of you guys could be, in a blended family as well, and that's something that you guys have to resolve with somebody else, because there is somebody else in this damn picture, and it's just like these people are together, he's not with them. So it's just like there be somebody else that's trying to come in, not come in the picture, but they have to be there to try to work the situation out, whether this is a counselor, whether this is a teacher, whoever this, whether this is your boss, this is your boss. There's something going on with that as far as trying to work together as a team to try to build that stable foundation. I do see that you guys are going to get there. But it's also about the partnerships as well that you be having that is helping you to get there as well. I'm going to keep the Ten of Cups because I just like it and it's pretty and it's positive. So somebody have gotten turned down. Yeah, it looks like somebody have gotten turned down in some kind of situation, or something just wasn't given, like a commitment, a job opportunity, whatever, where somebody was just like, you have a boss right here who is either like they abuse their authority in some kind of way, or you even be with somebody who does that to you and they don't really give you that commitment that you're actually needing. And this could be something that you was feeling emotionally imbalanced about, or could have possibly been throwing you off in some kind of way. So we're going to get the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups. Damn. Yeah, you have a decision to make, or somebody has a decision to make. For some of you guys, you have feelings for somebody and you don't know if you either want to offer them that, or you're not sure if somebody's going to offer you that. If there's something you're not seeing, or you're having to make a choice about, well, basically if you're not seeing, it does look like there is going to be some kind of offer that's definitely going to be given to you, or there's a choice that you have. And when I look at it, like somebody's like possibly making some kind of choice, or maybe even going on some kind of blind date, and you even just meet like the love of your life. But and that could be why you may be turning somebody down now. But there is something that may possibly be happening as far as you having to make some kind of decision or choice, whether this is you or somebody else, but somebody's finally going to get the strength to do that. To offer you a commitment. And if it's not a commitment, this is just like, okay, well, we can just go out. And this is something that like overflows your cup, and it's like making you think about children and marriage. Don't get ahead of yourself. We're gonna get that's why I said don't get ahead of yourself. We have the Temperance card, which is sign of Sagittarius, but this is also about something that is in need of balance. So balance out your emotions, because your thoughts and what you're possibly thinking, like what you're thinking and actually how you're feeling, is something that possibly needs to be balanced out, or somebody had to do this before they actually made that offer to you. This is a cute reading though, besides this Ten of Swords. Yeah, so for the Ten of Swords, we do have the Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody did not want somebody's offer. Plain and simple as that. You didn't want it, or somebody possibly have felt like whatever they was possibly giving, it wasn't enough. Okay? Because it's like if somebody was trying to give you their time, it's almost like they could have been stingy with it. Like this is like really tiny, or what they was trying to give you, like they could have possibly been stingy with it. So you have not wanted it at that time, but this is like a missed opportunity. So somebody be feeling like they possibly missed out on some kind of opportunity, whether this is you or somebody. This could even just be a job as well. So we're gonna get the end of, because it's almost like somebody felt betrayed. Like they didn't like, I want to say disgusted. Somebody didn't like what somebody was offering them, but now it's just like maybe you gained some kind of different perspective about it, because maybe y'all was just arguing. We do have the Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse is like, Five of Swords is still just about your ego. Somebody needed to let their ego down. That's what I'm seeing. Like somebody felt like they wasn't getting enough. Like they almost had to be pampered in some kind of way. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not hurting anybody's feelings. But it's like, somebody really felt like they deserved something, but they really didn't, okay? And it's really because they just missed out on some kind of opportunity. For others of you, you could have been like in a verbal battle with somebody, or somebody just felt like, they just wanted to not be an asshole. They're doing this for a reason, either because they're hurt about a situation, or either because they're either because they're hurt about a situation or because they have lost some kind of battle. They missed out on some kind of opportunity. So you may have somebody who's actually possibly even jealous of a relationship that may be coming together. We're gonna get the of Pentacles, that because it's like being vindictive. So for the Pentacles, we do have the Tower card in reverse. So the Tower card in reverse is like something that already happened. For some of you guys, this situation already happened. For others of you guys, this is something that somebody is avoiding because they're deciding not to argue with you anymore. And that's that whole, like, if you had a friendship, partnership, lover, whatever, it does look like somebody, they have waited, like, they almost not gave time. It's almost like they waited for things to pass so that they can actually offer you this until somebody actually calms down, because that's exactly what it looks like, okay? So we're going to get the King of Cups. For others of you, something definitely needed to change or something definitely needed to happen. But somebody have did this because they was purposely being vindictive because they wasn't getting what they want. King of Cups. For the King of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So the Knight of Swords in reverse is about something that somebody definitely held back things that they possibly even wanted to say. So if there was an argument never really happened. Like somebody didn't give them they all. Like, like, you know how when you're arguing with somebody and you be like, if you only knew, like, and somebody like stops you or your mind stops you, it's just like one of those things. So we do have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is like somebody definitely wanted to say something, but there was a delay as far as even some kind of communication. For some of you guys, that could have just been it. Like somebody have been trying to say something to somebody to make some kind of change, because this, even though somebody didn't really want it or somebody didn't really want to hear it, they have needed to hear it. So for the King of Cups in reverse, we do have the Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse is about things not going according to plan. For some of you guys, I'm seeing some kind of unexpected message, okay, coming out of the blue, coming out of nowhere. So some of you guys could deal with some kind of unexpected message, or somebody maybe possibly just being an asshole to you. For others of you, you guys could have been waiting on somebody to communicate with you about maybe possibly a job offer, but something never really moved forward, either because there was challenges with either like people being picky as far as what the hell they actually wanted. So that's why you may not have received like the communication that you actually needed. But what I'm seeing is if you didn't get this damn job, you avoided a disaster because they wasn't paying you shit anyways, because you got something else better. So it's almost like it was almost like a blessing in disguise. For others of you, you have been dealing with definitely with a Libra individual who's at a distance, okay? Um, who's at a distance, but oh, yeah, somebody was definitely waiting to return. Like they was waiting to come back, but it's almost like they didn't hear from you. It's like somebody didn't hear from you, so it's like nothing ever actually moved forward. For others of you, this is like plans, like some kind of plans didn't go, something didn't go right. That's exactly what I'm saying. Something didn't go right, and it had something to do with some kind of communications, and that's why something never really actually moved forward, especially if you're dealing with a Libra individual. Now, for others of you, because I went straight into relationships, because that's pretty much what I seen when I seen the Ace of Cups. Now, this can just be about you needing to wait for an offer that's actually going to be more fulfilling to you instead of actually rushing in to try to finish it. It's almost like, I want to get this done. I want to hurry up and get this done. Don't do that. Wait. You need to wait and have some patience. She's all about patience, because it's like you're not really sure. Since you're not really sure about a situation, you be wanting to rush into something, but what you need to do is wait for that offer to actually come, because it's coming, okay? And this doesn't have to be a water sign, but this is somebody who is be able to just even connect with you on an emotional level. And when I say connect, the reason why I say connect is because she has the Two of Cups here, and then he is King of Cups. So it's just like, it's like that watery element, if that's making sense. So something didn't go the way it was supposed to. Trust and believe something else is actually happening that is going to take time for you to actually to get what you want, but it's going to be better than what was actually coming anyways. That's making sense. For others of you, time frame to Sagittarius season as well. Um, that's when something is going to happen for you, for some of you guys. So if something did, it's like you was planning to do something and you was dealing with challenges, like no, I don't want that, or no, I don't want that, and that's why something didn't move forward. Something's definitely still going to balance out. Okay. Get the Hierophant. I am so hungry. I always see these dreams that I'm hungry, but when I'm hungry, I think clearly. I don't know why. I'd be so full and tired. That's what happens when you fat. But anyways, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So the Queen of Swords in reverse is like, yeah, there was something dealing with communication. I definitely see two people definitely going at it about a situation, maybe even a job position or something like that. But this can also be about needing to clarify, or somebody just didn't know why, what the hell. This is almost like, what the hell, I'm not understanding. Some of you guys could have just been bitching, or somebody could have just been lying. And that's the honest truth, because it's the swords, it's in reverse. You're not really telling the truth. Somebody's not really being clear about a situation. So somebody could have definitely not been telling the truth about a situation. Air. It doesn't have to be air sign, but that's what I want to say, because I see another air over here. But air sign. I'm sorry, air sign Libra, Libra possibly, but this can also just be like somebody who needs some more information, like they need some more guidance, they need some more clarity, so they come back and they keep asking questions. I'm seeing somebody constantly coming back and asking questions. It's just like, why? It's like you're wanting something to get done quicker, but it's like somebody still keeps coming back and asking you some questions because they just want to know. Like something. I'm sorry, your reading is funny. So, anyways, for others of you, this could definitely be a legal battle. This could be your lawyer. There could have been a situation dealing with that, as far as how they was dealing with it. Like they wasn't putting their all. If you get a lawyer, you want a lawyer like this. Like, I'm out for the kill. So there could have been a situation as far as lawyer that you was dealing with. Like, she have not have known her shit, to be honest, and that's why something just wasn't progressing forward. Or the big dramatic change that was supposed to help you move forward, it's like it didn't, because of either it's either about the amount you needed to pay them, or y'all could have, that's what I want to say, like you could have had a some kind of disagreement as far as dealing with the pay. Okay, and it got silent. So that's all I have to say about that. But anyways, for others of you, there's still like somebody just coming back. And like how I said, like if this is a lawyer, she's coming back and she be asking like the judge questions or something like that. That's why I wanted to say back and forth, because there may be something that may have to go back and forth until actually something is actually finalized in a divorce. For others of you, especially men, you're definitely dealing with somebody who's very inquisitive, who asks a lot of damn questions, and it's because they think you're lying, because somebody is definitely in some kind of commitment here. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get the Death card in reverse. We do have the Fool card in reverse. So somebody's hesitant to take some kind of jump because they don't trust you. Okay. For others of you, and I do see a Virgo, so some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a Virgo. But I'm seeing somebody who's not, like, they stopped investing on it. They stopped working on it. Somebody doesn't, especially for the women, this is y'all right here. Like, you guys were trying to focus on your job, and you was trying to focus on your goals, but you could have been investing into somebody who may have threw you off, because this is in reverse. So it's like, for some reason, what you was investing into, if you would have stayed focused, you would have been able to get what you want. But I still see you getting what you want, but it's more like you wasn't really sure, you wasn't really clear, and this could even just be a job situation. You wasn't really sure as far as the direction, as far as what the hell was going on in the job place. You could have been working really hard, or felt like you was working hard, but whoever was possibly leading you probably wasn't giving you good advice, or this is something that you guys needed to definitely do in order for you to actually see something actually grow. We do have the Virgo card, like how I said, but this is also about going within. But somebody was because if you look at this, if this is your boss, they watching you like all the damn time, and you're like, why are you always watching me? Like, for some of you guys, you may be showing progress and growth at the job, and you already know that you work hard, but somebody's still possibly even watching you, and it looks like it's because that's a damn job, and you're questioning like why. But anyways, And that could be why you be feeling like something is unfair as well. For others of you, there's something that you definitely need to start investing yourself more into, whether this is school, whether this is eating right, putting yourself on the right path so that you can finally get to your goal. And you could have been questioning something, or some of you guys could have just had to go to an institution. And when I say institution, some of you guys could have had to go to the hospital or something like that to figure out what the hell was going on, or how to even eat right, or just consult with somebody else so that you can start to go in the path that you actually want to go into. Now, the men look like they're doing good. The women look like they're having some problems, and it's because you're lacking direction. You're lacking clarity on how to start over in some kind of way. And if this is like something that is out of your control, it's because of, like, if you're dealing with a lawyer, the lawyer that, like, you're gonna be losing money and you're not seeing progress, and that could be the issue as well. And that's why you're needing to return to an issue, or maybe something needs to be edited. I'm not from up north, but I have a lot of up north friends. But something needs to probably end in order for something to come to some kind of balance. Now, if this isn't what I'm seeing, what I'm saying, to be honest, if you're dealing with a court situation, y'all not wanting to give, y'all not wanting to share, like, y'all not wanting to share what, because you feel like this could possibly be yours. So this could be somebody else's lawyer that be coming to you and asking you questions, or maybe seeing like, hey, what are you willing to part from? And you're probably like, nothing. So it's just like, that could be that argument that you be having with somebody. I hope you guys can hear me, because I'm really hyped today. But anyway, so you have the Fool card in reverse. There's still something you're not having full clarity about, and that's why you're not taking that jump. And I definitely see this with the Scorpio or a Libra individual. So that's why you're not investing yourself with them, or you're not investing, yeah, you're not investing yourself, and you're not putting all this work into something that you feel like you invest yourself into, and this shit ain't gonna work out anyways. So that's why you be going into solitude as well. Some of you guys, like, you're definitely dealing with a married man or somebody who is married, and this is something that you're questioning, because it's just like, I'm not sure if this is actually going to develop into more. I'm not sure if this is actually going to change. I don't see anything really changing if you're dealing with somebody who's married. I don't see that, or that's something that you guys need to start talking about so that it can actually start to move forward, so that you can actually start making some kind of plans. That's that hidden plans, or somebody being strategic as far as starting some kind of new commitment. Some of you guys actually get that though. Yeah, some of you guys actually get that though. Okay, so that's enough. Boy, I got a lot to say about y'all. There's a reason why I wanted to do y'all reading. So we're gonna get the Justice card in reverse. Yeah, somebody's definitely cheating. We do have the Two of Pentacles. For others of you guys, some of you guys feel like something is unfair because you're doing too much at work. That's just plain and simple right here. Definitely know that shit is not fair. Like, somebody's doing all the work, and some of you guys could be dealing with the Libra individual who be doing this. For others of you guys, it's like, and I'm almost seeing like two people almost, dang, I put it back in the day. Like, you guys be feeling both the same way. And that's that whole yeah, that's that whole Three of Pentacles that I definitely wanted to come out. And it's about working together, resolving the issue so that you guys can come to a goal, come to an agreement. When you guys come together and you work as a team, then something actually gets accomplished, whether this is a family, whether this is a job. But there's delayed movement in this situation as well. For others of you, you have to deal with having to wait a minute for a decision to actually come for a legal situation, or this is something that you're delaying because you're not, that's that whole delay, like, you're not really sure if you actually want to get a divorce, so you be delaying it. And that's that Hermit card popping up, because you need to go within to see, like, if this is something that you actually do, like, because you be starting to look at, and this is like, when I see this card, like, you're needing to, like, you know how when you look at a picture and you look at it up front, like, say like this is the picture and this is you guys, don't mind nasty nails, but anyways, so like you look at a picture and this is you up front, and it looks, because it almost looks like he's looking for something, like, it looks different up front than further away. Take a couple steps back to see if you actually see the same damn thing, okay? And if this is about you even needing to take a break or isolate yourself in some kind of way, that's something that you definitely need to do, because I'm seeing that you definitely find the answers. For others of you, somebody be coming to you. I'm seeing something as far as dealing with religion or spirituality. Some of you guys be finding out about some kind of religion or spirituality. I can't say that. And this is something that is helping you to accomplish your goals in some kind of way. I'm seeing, I don't even look at cards like that, like a monk. For some of you guys be dealing with something dealing with that. that because it's like he's all in some kind of cloak, or maybe even possibly being a Muslim as well because he's fully covered up. So there may be something that you be meeting somebody who finally matches you in some kind of religion, and you guys was definitely meeting, like not meeting, you was wanting this person, but maybe you didn't realize this is somebody you possibly needed in order for you to get to a firmer foundation, for you to actually grow and develop into the person and the partnership that you actually wanted. Jesus, I have a lot to say with y'all readings, and I was not this talkative the other day. So we're gonna get the I got him already. Because there's definitely something that is imbalanced, and you're trying to figure out what the hell, why am I not balanced? Okay. Why am I not growing and developing the way that I want to in some kind of way, whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship. And this is something that you're definitely going to take some kind of time out, or you're going to seek some kind of advice from somebody else. And that's that three of pentacles that brings somebody else in to bringing somebody else in, and whoever you're bringing in, they may already be married, they already have like this happy marriage over here. So it's somebody you be, what I want to say is like, you have been seeking advice from the wrong damn people. Okay, like if you're seeking advice from somebody who's single, who's always staying single, but you're in a marriage, you don't really need to seek advice from somebody who's fucking single and never been married. You want to seek advice from somebody who is actually in a marriage or a long-term commitment. Okay. um I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what the cards kind of look like to me. And that's something that you guys actually be doing. And that can be why something is actually developing, or you guys are finally getting to that goal. It took a long time, Ten of Pentacles. It takes a long time to get there, but it does look like you guys will get there. For others of you, I still, this is definitely coming from the Leo side, especially the men's side. There, or whoever is the more dominant person, that's the person who's really wanting this relationship to come together. But what I'm seeing with I'm going to clarify the Hermit card again. What I'm seeing with the Hermit card is somebody still looking at their marriage, their commitment, but they're also looking at it like it's starting to become something, starting to become a burden, or somebody's, it's like starting to be heavy on them in some kind of way. So if there is a third party relationship and you know you're in one, somebody's starting to feel like they're either dealing with all the responsibilities, or they're wanting to possibly end it because they feel this way. There's something that is burdening the commitment, the relationship. For others of you, I'm seeing some of you guys may be looking for people who may be dealing with burdens, and that's kind of what I'm seeing. Like, he's dealing with people who have a lot of burdens, and they're like at church or something like that. And this may be something that you be, I don't know if you're good at, but it's just like you be looking at it as, okay, like if you want to go into a new religion or something like that, it does look like it's going to take some time to get there, but you be feeling like, oh God, there's a lot to do. And this could even be at a job, like, oh God, I have a lot to do at a damn job. Anyways, so we're gonna get the Justice card in reverse again, because it's still a major, yeah, there's conflicts, there's disputes as far as trying to get something together. We do have the Five of Wands. I also see somebody even trying to compete as well. So I'm seeing like somebody's definitely trying to compete for a partnership. And this partnership, like, you know, if somebody's married like that, and you know if you're the person that's competing, because it's like you're trying to give more and more and more to this relationship. Not more and more and more, but you're really trying to show them that you want this, but you may not be seeing what you want from it, and you're still trying to wait for it. So that's that whole, like, I'm competing for it, I'm keeping my emotions in check though, but it's like you're not really seeing. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse. You're not seeing, like, you're not getting the clarity that you actually need to move forward on this. So it's almost like that hesitancy, and that could be why the Hermit card is here. It's like you're trying to see, like, is this even worth the commitment anymore? But I do see that you guys will get there eventually. It's just that somebody be just dealing with a lot as far as having to either handle a marriage or some kind of commitment, or somebody's just looking at like how much somebody has to deal with in the commitment. Like if they was to leave, like damn, they have to deal with a lot. And some of you guys have a lot of damn kids. But anyways, y'all kids could be cutting up. Five of Wands. Five of Wands, where this is something that somebody be thinking of, like, God damn, that's a lot of kids that we're gonna have to feed. So that's something that, I'm sorry, I had to crack a joke, but that may be something that you guys be going through as well. But I'm seeing you guys wanting to definitely end some kind of burden, and you're trying to figure out how to do that, but you're still dealing with conflicts because it's like you're not getting clarity. But I'm seeing like your emotions are in check. I'm also seeing like there could be a couple people who want to compete with another individual, and that could be that I'm not really sure. And especially if you're dealing with the Libra, they're not really sure if they actually want to move forward on this, and that's why somebody's not really communicating, because they be seeing that somebody else be competing for your attention, and they feel a little bit insecure about it. For others of you, you would just be dealing with somebody who just doesn't really have their own, like they're not fully independent. So this may be something that they may not be telling you. Ace of Swords in reverse, like they're not really communicating, they're not really telling you about maybe their financial situation, or maybe them wanting to become more of an independent person. And this may be something that you'd be wanting in a person. I'm sorry. A mate. Let me use a different word. For others of you, it's just like there's still just like you're needing clarity on how to move forward on dealing with a legal matter, but it may take some money, and that could be something that you possibly be waiting on. Yeah, if you're waiting on the taxes, honey, they are coming. Okay, so it's like you're waiting on either money. It's almost like you're waiting on money and like paperwork at the same time, because it's like three different, I've seen three different things and then three different things here. So some of you guys be waiting on that as well. For others of you, it's like somebody, if you're really wanting to move forward, especially with the Libra individual, they need some more clarity. They need some more clarity before they can actually take that jump. And that's why they keep coming back and asking questions, or it's like they're talking to you, but they're not telling you the whole truth about why they're still talking to you, but they're not telling you the whole truth about why something didn't really move forward, or why they're not really moving forward on this situation. And it could be something, I definitely see somebody's finances here, like somebody had to try to get their finances in check before they actually move forward on a situation, in this case, a job. But I do see that eventually, if you guys wait, and if you're thinking about another partnership or something like that, something's definitely going to be given to you, or somebody's going to be given something here. Um, it's almost like you're waiting on your opportunity, but in order for you to deal with this, you have to compete with other people for this opportunity if this is a job situation. But I think you guys are going to be straight. I think you're going to figure it out, or this is all about doing some kind of research. Like if you're trying to figure out how do I move up or how do I move forward, you need to start doing some more research and trying to figure out, okay, what are the other responsibilities that need to be picked up on this job, on this institution. I'm seeing like research on things that needs to be done, and it's going to be a lot. For some of you guys, this could just be like studying, because I did see the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys do end with the Five of Wands, and this is like, to me, when I look at this, this is pettiness, this is drama, this is a damn mess. Okay, so it's like you're needing to clean up a mess in some kind of way. Or this is just like that conflict that you're definitely having. Like you're still trying to keep it cool, but your actions may be saying something different. This is like, I don't know who this is, but I definitely see that. Like you're trying to keep it cool, but it's just like your actions may be saying something different in another, not in another moment, but like the way that you're actually showing it. For others of you, you have somebody who really likes to play around a lot. Because this is kids, like there may be something you be doing with a group of kids. Yeah, a group of kids. Or some of you guys could just be needing some help with daycare. If that's the case, I do see that you're going to find the right partnership for you still regardless. And that's what's actually going to settle you and settle your emotions as well. But I'm not understanding why we end with the Five of Wands. But I do and I don't, because I'm seeing like lack of, like all the swords are in reverses. So it's something dealing with communications, or somebody's not really communicating in the correct way. We do have the Judgment card. For others of you, this is just a legal situation, because I'm seeing information this way and information this way. So it's like that could be that delay as far as dealing with some kind of decision. There goes that Nine of Wands, that paranoia card. So somebody's definitely really worried about somebody making some kind of decision, either because they have competition, or you guys are just dealing with a legal case, and there's delays as far as you actually having clarity on a situation so you can finally move forward. But I'm seeing like somebody is not really sure if they want to invest into something, and that they purposely be delaying something. Yeah, and they purposely be delaying something and they're not even telling you. For others of you guys, you have to invest in some kind of vehicle. That could be where the kids come in. You have to invest in some kind of vehicle or something like that, and you may not have the money for it, or somebody feels like they can't get to you in some kind of way. They can't get to you and they can't communicate with you, because I'm seeing somebody is really broke. But I'm seeing like you just be waiting, like you're waiting on something to come in for you so that you can take your next steps. Sagittarius, I think, had the same message, but I wasn't able to get Sagittarius's reading out because computer is new, but it's stupid. But I hope you guys enjoyed your reading, and I will talk to you guys later. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna call this. I'm like something. Yep. Some of you guys aren't short. Look, I'm gonna talk all damn day with you. Hold on. For others of you guys really just don't get along with somebody. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you're wanting to take that jump with somebody, but it's just like every time they talk, it's just like it bothers you. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like like every time somebody talks to you, it bother you, and that would give you that hesitation. Like, oh no, like you're not really going to move forward with it because it's something about the way that they might possibly communicate to you, or rub you the wrong way as far as how they talk to you. Um, I'm definitely seeing that something definitely needs to be balanced out, because there isn't any balance here. So whatever is returning back to you, or you're returning back to a situation, is so that you can gain some kind of balance, so that you can get some clarity, so that you can actually move forward. And that's that whole, you need to wait before you actually receive that offer, or wait before you actually decide on an offer. That's your title. Okay. So, Leos, I'm done with you guys. I'm not going to be this amped up every single time, but whatever, like, y'all know how I am. Whoever becomes much I am, but I'm not always like this, but I do always cuss. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.